they never go to the same direction. They never
Good afternoon and welcome. It's fabulous to see you here. Fabulous to have a packed church. Lots of church regulars, very welcome to you. But if you're not a regular, Helen's, an extra specially warm welcome to you. We're delighted to have you here for this recital. As you know, you've been given a programme with the details of the recital. Rosanna is singing for us, accompanied by Simon, our church organist. So the research that I've done, extensive research that I've done, Rosanna's first choir, though not her first singing experience, was with St Michael's, another local church. She's moved on via the Hart County Youth Orchestra and been, when permitted to be in London, has been singing with the Royal College of Music. But we've really benefited from her being here at St Helen's for the last 5 years, almost 5 years to the day since she first sang with us and was one of our inaugural choral scholars. So we've benefited enormously from Rosanna's singing through that past 5 years, but we've been really aware of it. In a time where most choirs and most singers were incredibly frustrated because they couldn't sing, Rosanna did more singing than ever because she and Rob recorded so much music for our online services. And not only are we as a local congregation grateful for that, but that has reached far and wide, including to audiences on national radio, on Radio 4 and Radio 5 Live. And then from here, Rosanna's next step in her journey will be to be a Corps Scholar at Queen's College in Oxford. And we'll wish her well in that now, but her final service singing with us will be next Sunday. And if you want to come and listen to her singing Over the Wings of a Dove, you can do so at Evensong next week. But can I ask you all to give a warm welcome to Rosanna and Simon for our recital this afternoon.
I really hope you enjoy my recital. So I'm going to be starting with Sweeter Than Roses, which is by Purcell, and the piano part is realised by Michael Tippett. The song is all about someone who is completely intoxicated in love from after having just had their first kiss with someone that they truly, truly love. All evening breeze singing She Never Told Her Love by Haydn, which is taken from the 12th Night. Here, the main character is kind of commenting on society and how men are able to say and talk about whoever they love and say whatever they want, whereas women have to keep their feelings concealed, and how unfair this is. Sorry about that. Come, Come, My Dearest by Thomas Arne. He's most famous for Rule Britannia, and this song is from The Fall of Phaeton, and it is all about just kind of joy, happiness, and love.
With the bloom and spring, my lips are
The next piece I will be singing is an aria from St Matthew's Passion. It's by Bach, and the translation of the title is "Out of Love, My Saviour is Willing to Die." The first one, Viv Ondleton by Brahms, which means we were walking, is about two lovers who are walking in a wood, and one of them is wondering what the other is thinking, and the thoughts are ringing like bells, which is featured in the accompaniment. And the second piece is by Hugo Wolf, Verschwiegene Liebe, which means silent love, and it's just a really romantic, nocturnal piece all about love and expressing it through silence.
It's my
next song is by Madeleine Dring, who is an English composer and also an actress, and it's called A Bay in Anglesey, which is set to words by John Betjeman. Clarke, who's most famous for playing the viola. The first one, Shy One, is most likely one of the songs that she gave to the head of the RCM when she was applying to be a composer there. And Charles Villiers Stanford, heard it and invited her to study under him. And the second one is set to the very famous words, Down by the Surrey Garden.
She
Which is likens the female body, a woman called Layla, to parts of the flora and fauna of the world. And the second is Villanelle by Berlioz. It's from his cycle La Nuit d'été, which is the nights of summer, summer nights. And he often writes biographical kind of music. And luckily this song is at the beginning of the song cycle, where everything is happy and he's just found his first true love. But as the cycle progresses, it gets rather less happy. So luckily it's the first one that we're doing. So.
Le
The first is Love's Philosophy, which is set to words by Shelley. Yep, Shelley, Percy Shelley. And it's all about, it's kind of about two lovers, but questioning why the natural world is so intertwined and why, kind of jokingly, why the two lovers can't be. The next one is Now Sleeps the Crimson Petal, which is by Tennyson. And I think it's a poem that is said in a larger poem, in kind of an epic, but it's said to a prince while he's sleeping by someone he loves. singing is The Tale of the Oyster by Cole Porter.
Down by the sea lived a lonesome oyster, every day getting sadder and moister. He found his home life awfully hard, and longed to travel with the upper set. Oh, little oyster. Fate was kind to that oyster we know, when one day the chef from the park casino saw that oyster lying there, and said, I'll put you on my bill of fare. Lucky little oyster. See him on his silver platter, watching the queens of fashion chatter, hearing the wives of millionaires discuss their marriages and their love affairs. Thrilled little oyster. See that pile of social climber feeding the rich Mrs. Horgenheimer. Think of his joy as he gaily glides down to the middle of her gilded insides. Proud little oyster. After lunch, Mrs. H complains and says to her hostess, I've got such pains. I came to town on my yacht today, as I think I'd better hurry back to Oyster Bay. Scared little oyster. Off they go through the troubled tide, the yacht rolling madly from side to side. They tossed about till that poor young oyster finds that it's time he should quit his cloister. Up comes the oyster. Back once more where he started from, he murmured, I haven't a single qualm, for I've had a taste of society, and society has had a taste of me. Wise little oyster.
I'm not sure when the last time you heard an excerpt from St Matthew's Passion set alongside a song about an oyster, but that was how fantastic. A week ago, Emma Raducanu won the US Open, and since then, parents have been looking at their teenagers on the sofa going, what are you doing with your life then? Well, Rosanna has shown that she has not put her teenage years to waste so far. What a talent. You've wowed us with a dazzling array of music. So thank you so much to you. Thank you also to Simon, who's worked really hard in our own Simon said to me beforehand how grateful he was to be playing live for a recital again for the first time in quite a while, so we're delighted for that. But thank you also to you for coming along and giving up a little bit of your Sunday afternoon, which wasn't really a sacrifice on your part, was it? It was rather of a treat. But thank you for coming, and thank you in advance for your generosity. It was free admission, and we're looking forward to your generosity in your retiring collection, which you can either give by cash or by card. And if you happen to have come out without the means of payment, you can visit the church website, and we've set up a payment on there. and Rob, who would normally be giving this announcement, but admitted he was a little likely to be emotional about Rosanna singing, has just waved a gift aid envelope at me, and you can gift aid your contribution today if you're a taxpayer. So thank you to you for coming, and should we just say once again thank you to Simon and Rosanna.